Top 3 best nuts to lower creatinine and increase GFR naturally. Do you ever check your lab report and see creatinine creeping higher? That single number tells how much pressure your kidneys are under. When creatinine rises, it often means your filtration rate, called GFR, is dropping. A lower GFR means your kidneys are clearing waste more slowly. Left unchecked, this can lead to chronic kidney disease. But here is the good news: food can make a difference. In fact, certain nuts contain compounds that calm inflammation, improve circulation, and help the kidneys filter more efficiently. You probably already keep these nuts in your pantry. They are simple snacks, but when eaten the right way, they can reduce creatinine load and gently support your GFR. In this video, we'll uncover the top 3 nuts that science shows can protect kidney function. One of them is surprisingly common yet overlooked for kidney health. And the second one on the list may completely surprise you. Stay until the end for a lifestyle bonus that adds even more kidney protection. Let's start with a nut that is creamy, versatile, and kidney protective. I am talking about almonds. Almonds are more than just a snack you keep in the pantry. They can become a real ally for anyone looking to lower creatinine levels and protect kidney function. When we talk about creatinine, we mean a waste product that comes from normal muscle activity. If it builds up, the kidneys are under stress, and the glomerular filtration rate, which measures how fast the kidneys filter blood, can begin to fall. Every food you eat either adds to that strain or helps reduce it, and almonds belong to the second group. They offer a wide range of nutrients that make life easier for your kidneys. Let's take a closer look at magnesium, one of the most important minerals inside almonds. A single cup of whole almonds contains around 270 milligrams of magnesium. That number is impressive because magnesium is a natural relaxant for blood vessels, which means smoother circulation and less pressure on delicate kidney tissue. The Mayo Clinic has long noted that magnesium-rich diets help lower blood pressure, and high blood pressure is one of the strongest drivers of kidney decline. By keeping blood pressure lower, almonds indirectly ease kidney workload and slow down the rise of creatinine. Another detail worth mentioning is protein. Kidneys have to work harder to clear protein byproducts, and this is why animal protein can raise creatinine faster than plant protein. 1 ounce of almonds, about 23 nuts, gives around 6 grams of protein. This amount is enough to keep muscles nourished without adding the kind of heavy burden that comes from red meat or processed protein powders. Harvard School of Public Health has pointed out that plant proteins have a different phosphorus profile, which makes them safer for kidney health compared to animal sources. So almonds give you protein, but in a more kidney-friendly form. Let's examine phosphorus a little further. Too much phosphorus is dangerous when kidney function declines because it builds up in the blood and weakens bones. The phosphorus in almonds is bound to plant compounds, which means it is not absorbed as quickly as phosphorus from milk or cheese. This slower absorption rate allows the kidneys to handle it more gently, reducing stress on filtration. That is why almonds can be a safer choice compared to dairy when you are trying to balance phosphorus intake. Another powerful element inside almonds is vitamin E. Just 1 ounce provides around 7 milligrams of this antioxidant. Vitamin E shields kidney tissues from oxidative stress, which is the damage caused by free radicals. Oxidative stress accelerates the decline of glomerular filtration rate, but antioxidants like vitamin E neutralize these unstable molecules. A study from the National Institutes of Health has shown that diets higher in vitamin E reduce inflammatory markers in people with kidney concerns, which again highlights how almonds fit into a protective diet. Now let's shift our focus to how and when you eat almonds, because timing and portion matter as much as the nut itself. The best daily portion is 1 ounce, which equals around 23 nuts. More than that can increase calorie load and lead to weight gain. and excess body weight itself is a major risk factor for kidney decline. Eating them in the afternoon works well. This timing reduces evening cravings, which often lead to salty or processed snacks that harm kidney health. Pairing almonds with apple slices adds fiber, which supports gut health and reduces the toxins that kidneys would otherwise have to filter. Recipes are another simple way to keep almonds in your diet without going overboard. Almond oat bars are a smart option. All you need are rolled oats, unsalted almond butter, ground almonds, and a touch of honey. When baked at a low temperature, the texture stays gentle on digestion, which is especially important for older adults. These bars can replace packaged snacks that usually contain preservatives, excess sodium, and phosphate additives, all of which burden the kidneys. Buying almonds the right way makes a big difference. Always go for raw and unsalted versions. Salted or flavored almonds can contain hidden sodium, artificial flavorings, or oils that increase kidney stress. Flavored types like smoked or honey roasted may sound appealing, but they add chemicals that can irritate the body. For people who tend to eat too much at once, pre-portioned packs are useful since they prevent overeating. Storage is also important, since nuts can go rancid if kept in warm conditions. A cool pantry or refrigerator keeps their oils fresh and protective. There are risks and mistakes to keep in mind. Eating more than 2 ounces a day can lead to excess calories, which increases weight and raises blood pressure, both of which push creatinine higher. Almond milk is popular, but you should read the labels carefully. Many brands contain phosphate additives that are used as preservatives, and these are absorbed quickly in the body, creating problems for kidney balance. Choosing unsweetened and additive-free almond milk is the safer path. For seniors or anyone with sensitive digestion, almonds can sometimes cause stomach discomfort. Soaking them overnight in water helps remove the brown skin and makes them easier to digest. Let me ask you something. When you buy almonds, do you usually choose the big flavored bags or do you stick with raw, unsalted ones? It is a small decision, but it has a big effect on kidney health over time. So almonds are not just about taste or crunch. They are a concentrated package of magnesium, vitamin E, plant protein, and gentle phosphorus, all working together to lower creatinine and protect kidney function. When eaten at the right portion and in the right way, they give your kidneys the support they need to keep your filtration rate steady. Next, let's crack open a nut rich in healthy fats that balance inflammation and improve kidney filtration. Say hello to walnuts. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from and what kidney challenges you're facing right now. If you're working to lower creatinine and improve filtration naturally, make sure to subscribe to Kidnease and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it doesn't. I want to keep improving for you. Walnuts are one of the most nutrient-dense nuts you can eat, and they bring a set of benefits that directly connect to kidney health. When we think about creatinine and filtration, we are talking about how efficiently the kidneys can process waste. Anything that reduces inflammation, improves blood circulation, or strengthens cell protection can give the kidneys a lighter load. Walnuts do all three, which is why they deserve a close look when building a diet to lower creatinine and raise glomerular filtration rate. Let's take a more detailed look at omega-3 fatty acids in walnuts. Just 1 ounce contains around 2.5 grams of these fats, which are known for calming inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation inside the kidneys is one of the main drivers of damage that slowly lowers filtration ability. Researchers at the Cleveland Clinic have shown that omega-3 fats help protect small blood vessels in the kidneys from stiffening and scarring. That means less strain, better blood flow, and more stable glomerular filtration rate. Unlike fish oils that some people avoid because of taste or digestive upset, walnuts give you a plant-based source of omega-3s that can be eaten daily. Another important compound inside walnuts is called L-arginine. This amino acid helps blood vessels produce nitric oxide, which relaxes and widens the vessels. Wider blood vessels allow smoother circulation, which improves the flow of oxygen and nutrients to kidney tissue. When kidneys receive better blood flow, their filtering units, called glomeruli, can work more efficiently. If you think about it, better circulation in the kidneys is like better water flow through a filter. It simply works with less effort and less risk of clogging. Let's continue with antioxidants, because walnuts are rich in polyphenols. These are plant compounds that protect cells from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress happens when unstable molecules called free radicals damage tissues, and the kidneys are very sensitive to this process. The National Kidney Foundation has explained that oxidative damage is one of the silent causes behind declining kidney function. Polyphenols in walnuts act like shields that neutralize free radicals before they hurt delicate structures inside the kidneys. This means every handful of walnuts does more than just satisfy hunger. It actively reduces cellular damage that pushes creatinine levels upward. Now let's shift our focus to how much and when to eat walnuts. The ideal serving is about 1/4 cup, which equals 7 whole walnuts. This portion gives you enough omega-3s and antioxidants without overloading calories. Walnuts are dense, so eating more than this regularly can add unnecessary weight, and extra weight is known to worsen blood pressure and kidney stress. Eating them in the evening has a unique advantage because walnuts naturally contain melatonin, a compound that helps regulate sleep cycles. Better sleep gives the kidneys time to repair and restore balance overnight. Poor sleep, on the other hand, has been linked to higher inflammation and worse kidney outcomes. So an evening handful of walnuts may do more than you think. When it comes to buying and storing, details matter. Walnuts are sold both in the shell and shelled. Shelled walnuts are more convenient, but they also spoil faster because the oils inside them are delicate and can go rancid. Rancid oils not only taste bitter, but also create compounds that irritate digestion and cancel out the benefits. To avoid this, always store walnuts in the refrigerator. If you keep them in the pantry at room temperature for too long, they lose freshness quickly. Also, stay away from candied or chocolate-covered walnuts because these versions are filled with added sugar and unhealthy fats that raise blood sugar and put more strain on the kidneys. Recipes can make walnuts even easier to include in a daily diet. One idea is walnut pesto pasta. Instead of using cheese, which adds phosphorus that can build up when kidneys are under strain, blend fresh basil leaves with walnuts and olive oil. This creates a smooth, nutrient-rich sauce that can be tossed with whole grain pasta. Whole grains add fiber, which reduces waste products in the blood, and olive oil adds more healthy fats that support cardiovascular and kidney function. This type of meal can be both satisfying and kidney safe when prepared without extra salt. Here is something to think about. Many people prefer walnuts raw, but some enjoy them roasted. What about you? Do you eat walnuts raw, roasted, or blended into recipes? Comment below with your favorite way. This is not just a casual choice because roasting can change the antioxidant levels, and blending can make digestion easier for some people. Your answer might give someone else a new idea for how to add walnuts into their diet. Let's also point out a few common mistakes that people make with walnuts. The first mistake is overeating. Because they are rich in healthy fats, it is easy to keep grabbing more than a serving, which leads to excess calories. The second mistake is ignoring proper storage. As mentioned earlier, walnuts can go bad quickly, and eating rancid nuts not only tastes unpleasant, but also adds compounds that are harmful for the gut and kidneys. The third mistake is pairing walnuts with salty foods like crackers or cheese. High sodium intake forces the kidneys to retain water, which raises blood pressure and cancels the protective effect of walnuts. So walnuts are not just another nut in the mix, they are a combination of omega-3 fatty acids, L-arginine, antioxidants, and melatonin, each one adding a layer of support for kidney health. When eaten in the right portion, stored correctly, and paired with healthy foods, they can help reduce creatinine levels and improve glomerular filtration rate. They also give you flexibility because you can eat them as a snack, mix them into salads, or use them in recipes like pesto pasta. Every way you include them, you are giving your kidneys a tool to function more effectively. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube this message matters and helps Kidnease reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. Our final nut is small but mighty, packed with fiber, low in potassium, and gentle on the kidneys. Let's explore the kidney-calming powers of pistachios. Pistachios may be small, yet they carry a unique set of benefits that can make them a safe and smart addition for people who want to lower creatinine and support kidney function. Many nuts are high in potassium, and that can sometimes be concerning if the kidneys are not filtering at their best. Pistachios stand out because their potassium content is lower than other nuts, with around 290 milligrams per ounce. This makes them easier to include without overwhelming the body, especially when there are mild kidney concerns. Potassium is still needed for healthy heart rhythm and nerve function, but when the kidneys cannot balance it properly, excess levels can become dangerous. Choosing a nut that gives nutrition without creating potassium overload is an important part of kidney-friendly eating, and pistachios fit that role better than many other nuts. Let's take a closer look at fiber inside pistachios. A single ounce offers about 3 grams of dietary fiber, which supports gut health. Fiber feeds the beneficial bacteria in the digestive tract, which in turn helps reduce toxin formation in the intestines. When fewer toxins form, the kidneys have less work to do, since those compounds do not end up in the bloodstream to be filtered. Research at Johns Hopkins University has linked better gut health with reduced kidney stress, showing how dietary fiber can have a direct impact on filtration. So every handful of pistachios does more than satisfy appetite. It helps set up a healthier balance between gut and kidney. Now let's shift our focus to plant sterols. Pistachios contain these naturally occurring compounds that are well known for lowering cholesterol levels. Lower cholesterol means less plaque buildup inside blood vessels. Since the kidneys depend on strong and open blood vessels to filter blood, any reduction in plaque formation eases the pressure on them. Harvard Medical School researchers have shown that people who consume plant sterols regularly have better blood flow and reduced vascular stiffness. This is not just a heart benefit, it translates to kidneys working in a healthier environment with less resistance in the vessels that feed them. Another nutrient worth mentioning is vitamin B6, which pistachios provide in significant amounts. 1 ounce contains about 0.5 milligram of this vitamin, and that is important because vitamin B6 helps in the production of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin carries oxygen throughout the body, and kidneys are especially sensitive to oxygen supply. If they do not receive enough, filtration units can suffer damage over time. By supporting oxygen delivery, pistachios help protect the kidneys from silent but progressive harm caused by low oxygen levels. It is fascinating to think that something as simple as a small green nut can play a role in improving oxygen delivery to such a vital organ. Now, let's continue with the best way to include pistachios in daily life. The recommended serving size is about 1 ounce, which is roughly 49 kernels. That may sound like a lot, but pistachios are smaller than other nuts and easy to portion when already shelled. Eating them in the evening can be especially useful. Many people reach for salty chips or crackers at night, which are packed with sodium and can raise blood pressure. Pistachios can replace those snacks while still satisfying the desire for something crunchy. Choosing them raw or dry roasted without salt keeps the kidneys safe from excess sodium, which is one of the biggest triggers for fluid retention and rising creatinine levels. A delicious way to enjoy pistachios is in a creamy pistachio smoothie. Start by soaking half a cup of unsalted pistachios overnight to soften them. In the morning, blend them with unsweetened almond milk and a handful of frozen berries. This creates a smooth, creamy drink that can be served as a dessert alternative. It is naturally sweet, packed with antioxidants from the berries, and supportive of kidney health because it avoids processed sugars and artificial additives. When buying pistachios, there are a few important things to remember. Always choose unsalted and shelled pistachios. Buying them shelled helps with portion control because pre-shelled pistachios can be eaten quickly without noticing the serving size. Sticking to 1 ounce daily is easier when you see the shells piling up as a reminder. Avoid neon green or artificially flavored pistachios because these often contain dyes and preservatives that do not support kidney health. Some flavored versions are also coated in large amounts of sodium, which cancels the protective effects. Paying attention to labels is key here. A simple ingredient list with only pistachios is the safest choice. Let's not forget about risks and mistakes. One common mistake is eating salted pistachios, which can easily deliver hundreds of milligrams of sodium in just a handful. Another mistake is eating them too close to bedtime, since pistachios can sometimes cause mild bloating if digestion is slowed during sleep. A third mistake is buying pre-packaged nut mixes that include pistachios with raisins, chocolate, or candy pieces. These mixes might look healthy at first, but they often hide extra sugar that contributes to weight gain and higher blood sugar, both of which put extra pressure on the kidneys. So pistachios combine lower potassium, higher fiber, plant sterols, and vitamin B6 into one nutrient package that makes sense for kidney support. They are versatile, they can replace unhealthy snacks, and they fit into creative recipes that satisfy both taste and health needs. When eaten in the right serving size and bought in their simplest form, they can give your kidneys a gentler environment to function in. Food is powerful, but lifestyle tweaks can take kidney protection even further. Our bonus tip involves a gentle, science-backed routine that improves kidney filtration naturally. Let's explore gentle yoga twists. Gentle yoga twists may not sound like a medical tool, but they can be surprisingly effective in supporting kidney function when practiced consistently. Twisting postures create a mild compression and release effect on the abdominal area, which includes the kidneys. This gentle squeezing action stimulates circulation in the area, encourages lymphatic drainage, and helps the body eliminate waste more efficiently. When circulation improves, the kidneys receive better oxygen and nutrient supply, and this allows them to filter blood with less strain. Let's take a closer look at the stress-reducing effect. Stress hormones like cortisol are known to accelerate kidney decline by raising blood pressure and promoting inflammation. Gentle yoga lowers these stress hormones, creating a calmer internal environment where the kidneys can recover instead of being constantly on alert. The Cleveland Clinic has noted that just 10 minutes of controlled breathing and stretching can lower blood pressure significantly, and the National Institutes of Health has reported improvements in kidney function markers among people who included yoga in their routine. How can you practice this safely? A simple seated spinal twist held for 5 to 8 breaths on each side massages the kidneys and also eases tension in the lower back. A supine twist performed before bed not only relaxes the body, but also stimulates circulation overnight, giving kidneys a restful environment. Just 10 minutes each day can create measurable improvements, and the best part is that no equipment is needed. Mistakes to avoid are important too. Seniors or anyone with limited mobility should not force deep twists, but instead use gentle modifications that still provide benefits without risk. Twisting on a full stomach is another mistake, as it can cause bloating and reduce comfort. Practicing when the stomach is light allows the body to relax fully and gives the kidneys the gentle massage they need. Now that we have covered the top 3 nuts and a lifestyle bonus, let's wrap everything into a quick checklist. Almonds provide magnesium and kidney-friendly protein. Walnuts offer omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidant support. Pistachios add fiber and vitamin B6 while staying low in potassium. Gentle yoga twists improve circulation, reduce stress, and stimulate kidney health. Start with one change, stay consistent, and build from there. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Kidnease. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know this helped you.